I will be discussing the lessons I learned and also the things I learned about myself while reading the last lecture. This book is full of so many different tips and tricks and insight, and each one of them has a different effect. Randy's last lecture was all about chasing childhood dreams. He even said, "If you can dream it, then you can do it." That rings true in everything else he discussed throughout the lecture. He grew up with parents that had high expectations and always felt the need to prove himself. I can relate to that. I'm a first-generation college student and a vital role model in a bright 5-year-old's life. In a lot of ways, me chasing my dreams is showing her that she can chase hers. I'm going to highlight just a few of the things that Randy shared and what it sparked in myself. First, fundamentals are everything, and people often want to skip right through it. I often find myself thinking, if I could just get to grad school, then the journey will have officially started. But it started the moment I decided in high school I wanted to be a physical therapist. It started in finding my study habits and meeting new people and forcing myself out of my shell and into being more bold. And it definitely started with every failure, which leads me to Randy's point of failure not only being acceptable but essential. I feel that in healthcare you'll thrive most if you embrace the growth mindset. How do you expect to grow if you have never failed? Randy said that criticism of others should be thought of as recalibrating. You should build off of what you know and what others have to offer you, and success will be a step closer each time. Healthcare is always changing, and the demands never stop coming in. It's one career that allows you to never truly stop learning. It's best to approach the unknown with openness. The last big point I want to talk about is Randy's comment about having something to bring to the table because it will make you feel more welcome. As I go into grad school interviews and later into job interviews, the one thing I have to strive for is standing out. Every life experience I've had has shaped and molded me into who I am. I'm someone who has had the opportunity to be labeled as the silver spoon, but was raised to be the scrapper. No job was ever beneath me. I've spent hours scanning papers into programs and filing, refiling, and transporting heaps of documents. I've bussed tables at a restaurant and left covered in mashed potatoes. I've worked in the warehouse of my parents' carpet business, and every summer I conduct my own business cleaning apartments during turnover season. I've worked hard at everything I've done and don't plan to stop anytime soon. I was always told that anything worth doing was worth doing to my full potential. Every job experience has offered me something new I have to bring to the table. When the opportunity comes to become what I've always wanted, a physical therapist, or even just getting into the program, it won't be because of luck. The opportunity came because I was prepared. With every tip, trick, and word of wisdom Randy offered in the book, everything seems to come so natural if your heart is really in what you're chasing after.